about
We're
it after
just
you see
like
this.
Sergeant Schultz. We know nothing.
Wow, an old Hogan's Hero reference. That's speaking to the young demo. All right.
So the apes are clearly in charge at this point. You okay there, Dan?
Get ready, get set. It's a first look with the O Brother podcast.
Welcome back to another first look with the O Brother podcast. Mike, we're back. We're going to do a first look on the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Now, this is another franchise that, Mike, surprisingly, you're very adept at. Like, I've seen maybe one of these films.
Well, not only have I seen the new ones, I have all of the originals with Roddy McDowell and
Charlton Heston
in the first one.
Yeah, you damn dirty ape.
Yeah.
So this is slated.
I had no idea, by the way, they were making a fourth one. So
and here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is due out in May of 2024. This is currently in post-production. As we record this, there's still an actor strike going on, so I don't know what impact that will have, if any, on its release or whatever, but certainly the promotion of it. But all right, so let's jump in. And again, as usual, folks, this is a first look with the O Brother podcast. We know nothing about this film going in, but we're going to give our commentary about it.
We're just like Sergeant Schultz. We know nothing.
Wow, an old Hogan's Hero reference. That's speaking to the young demo. All right.
Yeah, you know, trying to get that 69-year-old.
Yeah, the 75 demo. All right, here we go.
When I sleep, I see strange things.
Memories?
Not memories. New things. I see everything.
That is not everything.
So the apes are clearly in charge at this point. You okay there, Dan?
All right, so, you know, take a beat before we come back from the trailer because of the editing. You get into this conversation before. I mean, do you realize I got like a cockpit going on here? I'm trying to like minimize this and get rid of that, and you're talking. Like, wait until I give the high sign. I always cue to you when we come back from the trailer.
I'm trying.
And you're like giving me grief. You okay there? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just producing the show live as it happens. That's all. Welcome back.
We're back, folks.
Welcome to another last look with the O Brother podcast. So repeat what you said, because I couldn't concentrate on what you said.
Well, I said the apes are clearly in charge now. There was obviously a fake out there at the beginning,
When have the
right?
apes not been in charge? Haven't they been in charge of the last 19 movies?
No, the apes were kind of like in the last one with Gary Oldman. You know, the people had a certain section and the apes, and they kept to each, you know, they kept to themselves. But, you know, the man was always in control. So it looks like the apes are in control of the planet now. And
Now, well, let me ask you: was
yeah.
the last one 2017, the War of the Planet of the Apes?
Yes.
Okay, so this is set many years after the conclusion of that film.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what is the and wasn't the Woody Harrelson in that last one?
He was in one of them.
At
I
least one
forget
of them,
which
right?
one. Yeah,
One
one
or
of them.
two, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
And of course, Gary Oldman was the big spokesman for all the people, the humans, when they were trying to get electricity.
So seeing this trailer, based on what you know about the franchise, what do you take from that?
Well, again, I'm not surprised it's set in the future. I think the apes have won the war,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're in control of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And there's probably going to be a resurgence from the humans. So it's basically turning the story on its head.
Yeah.
Now the humans are going to try to take back the planet.
And you can read the plot on IMDb, but it says many years after the reign of Caesar, a young ape goes on a journey that'll lead him to question everything he's been taught about the past and make choices that'll define a future for apes and humans alike.
See, do you remember being introduced to Caesar, James
No.
Franco?
Nope.
You don't remember James Franco in the first one?
No.
And in
You mean the
first one of
very
this
first
trilogy?
No.
Of this trilogy,
No.
James Franco basically took a baby ape home from, where he worked and raised him in his house. And he wound up getting out of control. And by the third movie, he was leading a charge to take over. And
No, I don't. Some of the names that we would recognize here, William H. Macy.
Okay, that's
is,
new.
is in here. Yeah.
Andy Serkis, is he?
I don't see Andy Serkis here. No.
Because
Kevin
he played
Durand.
Caesar. So
Yeah, Kevin Durand, Owen Teague. I mean, there's a number of people I don't recognize, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
William H. Macy, probably to me, the most recognizable name in the cast. Directed by Wes Ball, written by Patrick Eisen, with along with some other folks there in the writing credits. But it says again, expected May 24th, 2024. I will say, in terms of the graphics and the special effects, Apes has had that down pretty well for quite some time. Like when you think about, and we've done a first look recently on Monarch, the Godzilla verse.
Godzilla, yeah.
It's kind of hit and miss with Godzilla and some of the others, but although Kong has been pretty decent since like Skull Island, even back in the 2005 version with Jack Black.
Right,
was
and the last one was Kong versus Godzilla, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that is the same company that's making the new Godzilla series. So that's expected. But yeah, Andy Serkis always did the ape. He's a great CGI actor. He's a great actor.
He is.
And he tends to do, he did Gollum and Lord of the Rings and a lot of other things. So I'm surprised that his name is not attached.
It's a short list here, at least, but it doesn't mean he's not involved in the production. So, but you would think it would be right up front there. Yeah.
Although, like I said, he played Caesar,
Mm-hmm.
and this is after the event. So Caesar's gone.
Right.
And maybe there's something in the eyes.
Maybe there's a flashback or something like that, or who knows. So now you're clearly going to see this when it comes out.
Yeah, I will see it.
And probably you must own all of them, you said,
I
right?
do.
In your collection. Yeah, I have
In
a few.
4K.
Yeah, the digital codes you've given me. I think I have all of the recent trilogy.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah.
And I enjoyed, I think I saw War of the Planet of the Apes in the theater, but I thought it was decent, not great, but
right.
It's not a franchise I've been a huge fan of over the years, but I'm intrigued.
In Halloween, the last trilogy, who played Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter?
Andy Manichek.
No.
You mean
that was her granddaughter.
Right.
Judy. Oh, it's
Greer.
Judy Greer. See, one of us gets one.
That's right.
So Judy Greer was also featured as one of the apes in the last movie, but again, past her time. So
Right, right. All right, well, there you go. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, due May 24th, 2024. And that's going to
Checking
do
it out.
Yeah, it's going to do it for another First Look with the Oh Brother podcast. Been your host, Dan Smith. Alongside me, as always, my brother from the same mother, Mike Smith. And we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.